We're going to take you live to Baltimore, where the House Republicans are holding their retreat, second day of their retreat news conference here with Republican leadership.
Excited and energized in terms of what we're doing in our retreat. We had a great evening last night with President Trump, and I think you really saw the contrast, in particular, with the fact that the events were going on at the same time, but the contrast between the president, the accomplishments that we've seen in the last 3 years, all across the board, from the economy that is growing at a historic pace, unemployment, which has been down historic levels, unemployment for women, unemployment for African Americans, unemployment for Hispanics. Across the board, you've seen regulatory reform. You've seen the effort, which has been crucially important, to rebuild the military. A long list of accomplishments: the defense of life by this president, the appointment of judges to the bench who will defend the Constitution. And so you have seen that. We had the opportunity to talk about that last night, the opportunity to talk about where we're headed into 2020. And while that was going on, you, of course, had the Democrats on the debate stage in a situation where I think, frankly, one of the most concerning moments that came out of a debate that had a lot of really concerning moments was when one of the Democratic candidates announced, yes, he was in fact going to advocate confiscating people's firearms. So I think you're going to continue to see a very clear contrast between a Democratic Party that is absolutely in the throes of the socialists, a Democratic Party that fundamentally wants to massively expand the role of government in our lives. And that's a choice people are going to have. Are they going to choose the true, fraud of socialism, or are they going to be in a position where they choose to continue the kind of successes that we've seen now for the 3 years of the Trump presidency? And we know that when people go into the polling booth and make those choices, we're going to be in a position where we're able to take back the House, we're going to keep the Senate, we know we're going to get the president reelected. So we're excited about where we're headed today. We have Vice President Pence, Secretary Pompeo coming to speak to us, and I know our whip and our leader are going to talk about some of our other breakout sessions where we're really going to be very much focused on the future. So we look forward to a good day here in Baltimore, and to a great 2020 cycle coming up. And with that, I will turn things over to our whip, Mr. Scalise.